Hello, my yogis. Welcome to our Core Express. Today we're going to do core work that is suitable for yoga practice to kind of help you build up all the way to lift ups, inversions, arm balancing, jump backs, jump throughs, and all that stuff. So if you're kind of in the middle of your overcoming, like doing these drills daily or every second day, a few days a week, will really help you build up the strong core and finally overcome your jump backs and your lift up. So we're gonna start in all fours, tabletop. So as you inhale, drop your belly down, look ahead of you. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale again. Now this time as you exhale, draw your belly all the way up towards your spine, engaging your core and curling your tail under. So you'll notice how your shoulder blades lift up and the space between shoulder blades come all the way up towards the ceiling. Now inhale, arch again. And exhale again, able to the spine again. Keep everything tight. So we're in our high plank. Keep pressing up towards the ceiling, but it's a little bit higher, so this is high plank, and squeezing everything towards the ceiling. Now, as you inhale, drop the hips a little bit lower, so you're in a straight line, like perfect plank. Now your shoulder blades are in neutral, so you're not lifting that spot anymore towards the ceiling. And again, lift up into high plank, lower down, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here, exhale, release. Now bringing your heels up high towards the ceiling. Again, scoop the tailbone under, engage your lower back, and move your shoulders over your wrists. Come forward. Squeeze everything in, working core. Inhale here, exhale, lower down. Normal plank, straight line from your crown of your head, your shoulders, your hips, all the way through, back through your heels. Now inhale into high plank, so rounding the spine, lifting hips a little bit higher. Now bring the right leg up. Exhale, squeeze the knee in towards the nose. So as higher as you lift your knee, your core works more. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, squeeze in, knee towards the nose. Exhale, release, come down onto your knees, all the way down onto your belly, lift up, cobra. Inhale here, exhale, downward facing dog. One more round of this, so lifting the heels up high, scooping the tail under, bringing shoulders over the wrists, rounding the spine, engaging the belly. Exhale, straight lines, plank. Inhale, downward facing, and one more round, bringing the heels up high, bringing the shoulders over the wrist, squeeze everything in. Exhale, plank, and lower down onto your knees and sit back to your heels. Give your wrist a little release. Now we're going to do another drill. So you're sitting on your heels, like you are now. First we're going to place our hands just by our knees. So heel of the palm is in line with your knee. So this is a lighter version. We're going to press into those hands, soften the knees, bend the elbows a little bit, and then we're going to lift our knees all the way up to the chest. As higher as you lift your knees, the more your core works. So let's try that. Inhale, squeeze, and lift the knees in as you exhale. Squeeze in, hold it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Now, second version, a little bit stronger. So when you move your hands closer to you, it gets a little stronger. So now let's try this. We're gonna line up top of our fingertips with top of our knees and lift from here. So inhale, prepare, press the hands down, press the top of the feet down. Exhale, lift the knees up high. Squeeze in. Now you want to close the gap from your thighs and your belly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale down. Again, one more time. In and lower. Up and lower. Now up, hold, And now try, can you lift the top of the feet back? One and another. Right, left, and all the way down. Shake it up. I do hope your core is burning. Mine is. So another drill, like we want to go into the crow pose. So first variation, if you're still working on your crow, so prepare, press your hands down into the earth, bring your knees close to your armpits, soften the elbows, move the weight forward. So if you're working on your crow, you can stay here and start lifting one and the another foot from the core. So again, we are scooping the tailbone under, bringing the shoulder blades up, squeezing the belly in, and then lift one foot and another. One and another. If you're familiar with crow, and you can lift your both feet up, then try just staying here for 5 breaths. Maybe just think of that, scooping the tail in, lifting the squeezing the belly in, and lifting the space between your shoulder blades. So most of the times, especially if we are don't have enough strength, but we can do arm balance or any balancing pose or inversion, we kind of balance in the pose, but we actually forget what's happening with our body. We want to bring our mind into the core here. So you want to be consciously working with your core. That way you will eventually be able to jump back from your crow. Otherwise, if you're just balancing here and your core is doing nothing, that will come very, very slow. So you want to be conscious while you're in the pose. So tailbone under, bringing the lower belly in, bringing the spot between the shoulder blades up. So you're kind of rounding, curling everything in, and your core is firing up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Sit back and extend your legs in front of you. Now, another exercise. So first we are in the Dandasana stuff pose. So feet are straight in front of us, curl your toes in towards you, straight back, lift through the chest. Release your hands by your sides. So now we're gonna lift one leg, right leg first, and then you're gonna just bring your attention to your hip, like you want to draw that foot closer to you. So you're gonna draw the thigh bone into the hip socket. So both legs are working, curl the toes in. Let's go, inhale, right leg up, and now, like you want to draw it closer, you're gonna move it closer into the hip socket. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, left side, inhale up, and draw it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is a great way to start working on your L-sit when you're lifting both legs up. So now we're going to lift the hips up, but we're going to leave the heels at the ground. So to get there, you're going to plant your hands somewhere just like your fingertips are in line with your knees again. And first we're going to curl everything in. So again, your tailbone tucks under, your lower belly goes in, and your shoulder space between the shoulder blades towards the ceiling, and you're curling in. And then you're going to press in. Actually, I need to move my hands a little bit closer to see what works for you. And now from here, when everything's working, I'm going to lift my hips up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. So again, we're going to do same thing once again. So lift through the crown of your head, relax the shoulders down, inhale, bring the right leg up, draw it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side, inhale up, draw it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now prepare to lift the hips high, so find your spot on the ground, curl everything in, so like you're almost catching a momentum. So press, so you're kind of going back and then forwards, lifting the hips up high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, release, shake it up. And final pose, Navasana. So to lift both hands, feet off the ground, we're going to lean a little bit behind with your straight back, placing the hands by your side, lifting both feet up to ground, Navasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Add the hands by your side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can relax your feet a little bit for a second. So now we'll want to shorten the space between your thighs and your chest, your belly in your Navasana. So let's try that. So lifting the feet off the ground. So now first you can hold the backs of your knees just to get the shape right. And then squeeze it in so your back is straight as much as possible. So you want to squeeze everything in. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now releasing the hands, but keeping the same shape if possible. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So really squeezing your core forward and your thighs in. And now hollow body. Relax all the way down, not to the floor. Hover over the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release everything out. Stretch the whole body. Stretch your hands behind you and your feet down. Now keeping the backs of the knees, roll all the way forward to seat. So my yogis, that's it. So basically these drills, if you do them in your every yoga pose when you're doing your core and your back bends, if you add a little bit of this, or if you start the practice with this, it's just like 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, it's gonna really help you perform better and straighten your core. Thank you for watching me. I hope you to like it, and if you did, please press the subscribe button and like to this video, and I hope I'll see you again.